somebody. You just know this bigger than him doing the video. People like to personally hear from him. Fam, I'm a realist, bro. Like, I'm a realist. So when I shot at this nigga out on the stage, it was just solely on. I like how you be putting up in the paper and bashing and shit. But if we're gonna look at the reality of all this shit, fam, and all that stupid shit though. I ain't know he was saying like, oh, I'm saying about when I said the shit on the song, like, ain't like you out here to let me going in on verse, me ain't going on verse. I ain't know he was trying to rip it like that, or he explaining himself in the song, basically like he knows he's fucked up. If I was fucked up, I would have never did this shit. Mm-hmm. And then you putting the shit on the beginning of the shit, like, oh, he this and what. Fam, y'all don't even know what the fuck going on, so why y'all speaking on shit y'all don't know? You snitching. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of little shit like, fam, come on, man, bruh. Man, suck a baby dick, cause you fuck niggas don't know me. I swear to God. And it's like, bruh, y'all ain't on that. That's why I do what the fuck I want to do, cause, bruh, I know me, bruh, whoever the fuck I is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable with me, bruh. I love me. I give a fuck about you. Instagram motherfuckers, man, you rap niggas or you fucking bloggers or you motherfucking niggas who ain't on shit. Come on, homie. I've been on some shit. A lot of that shit I don't even be trying to explain. You know what I'm saying? Cause like y'all ain't gotta know me, bro. Cause when the shit all said and done and over with, where you fuck niggas gonna be? Everything how I was motion out your homie, where were you niggas? You know what I'm saying? Boosie ain't hold my hands, homie. Like, none of you fuck niggas wasn't holding my hand out here, bruh. And then it's like, it's on some shit like, bruh, man, fam, Boosie, you know me, bruh. We gonna keep it like that. We gonna keep it like that. Ain't gonna respond to all you other niggas who talking shit, cause y'all been trying to backtrack and shit like that, homie. All you niggas want juice. You know what I'm saying? All you niggas want juice, I mean, so we gonna keep it straight up like that. And I already know why I said now I wanted to pay me all that money to do the song anyway, to make it look like, oh yeah, I still got real niggas fucking with me. I know the hip hop community. So it's like, it's nowhere on this shit. Like, y'all thinking I'm finna be on some buddy shit with this shit. Like, come on, man. The fuck? And what shit is you niggas standing on, boy? For real, for real. What shit is these niggas standing on? I ain't never been in no pursuit to try to be the biggest rapper in the world. I never try to act like I'm the biggest gangster out here, man. I knew it's several niggas who thought they was the biggest and all this shit, man. And a little nigga come and spank their ass, I mean. For real, for real. Tell you niggas stop playing with me on this internet. I swear to God. For real, for real. I don't try to run through the no shade, man. Try to see motherfucker. I don't be trying to care about you niggas business. What the fuck be going on in your life, homie? I ain't trying to look too deep into y'all shit, none of that shit, cause I don't give a fuck. For real, for real. Y'all tripping, boy. It's my brother got told on. Homie, I got told on when I was a young nigga, homie, carjacking. What is you niggas, man? You niggas, man, what? Is y'all trying to do some competing shit? What we in a race? What we in a race to see, like, who, what we on, man? Cause this ain't fuck nigga like DM me first, like fuck nigga, you message me, homie. You message me and ask me like, yo, and I ain't even gonna be in here doing this shit. It's just some shit. I don't know. I'm on YouTube listening to my music, watching my videos, and I just saw some pussy rap shit like it's other niggas who had something to say too. I'm like what? Homie, fam, I could have been. I could have been jumping on here there in the interview, homie, and I would have skinned every nigga who's what you calling, man. For real. I'm the realest, and you just can't fuck with me. I can't be fucked with. And I ain't no follower. Ain't no follower. Like you saying bitch ass niggas, fam, who wants some shit like, fam. Man, come on, man. Whatever. Y'all listen to me through my mirror, cause Y'all listen to me through my music. Y'all be acting like y'all don't understand the nigga and all this shit. You know, that's why I ain't even been listening. But this whole year I've been sooling this whole year. And I ain't even been listening to no rappers. I ain't even listening to these niggas' music. I don't listen to my shit. That's why the only place I get my peace from, my music. Because I know me. You know what I'm saying? It's a good, like, self-reflecting and all that shit. Other than that, because I don't know what you niggas ain't, what you call it, man. At the L, bitch. That, man, suck a baby dick. For real, for real. Nigga, I'm getting my bees. I'm getting my bees. I'm getting my bees, homie. I need $1 billion, you heard me? Before I go see the creator of this shit. I need $1 billion. My name Bill. I'm getting compensated for all this pussy ass shit. The fuck? None of you niggas gonna be trying to pop my dope. I'm saying, none of you niggas be trying to pop none of my shit, none of my shit. I don't see niggas calling me like on some shit like, fam, you got smoke out here, bro? Where's that? I'm gonna go get that. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Man, still baby dick. For real, for real. Nah, real snitches if I'd have jumped on here telling you niggas business. Like, hi, what you call it? What about what you call it? What about this? What about that? All type of shit. You niggas be snitching in all kind of little ways, you know what I mean? Nigga, baby dick, nigga. Fuck, boy. Am I personal? Am I personal, fam? Don't worry about it. Oh, fuck. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, somebody just contested me. That boy say, dude, be real. $1 billion? I say no more.
See, this is why rappers fuck with me. They DM me, they FaceTime me, but they don't want y'all to know that they fuck with me. Because if I do a video on them, they gonna act like they never fucked with me. And I ain't even talking about Kodak. I done spoke to rappers bigger than Kodak. But speaking on Kodak, you made a video dissing me, saying I'm snitching for talking about the lyrics that somebody lost their bitch to 6ix9ine. And apparently it wasn't Anwell whose bitch was in the video. Apparently it was somebody else. But staying on the lyrics, it says you a one-man army. You ain't never need a click. But I wanted to interview you about how when you was a one-man army in the feds, you were rocking behind the Bloods. And then you just did a song with the biggest rat that ratted on the Bloods.
Is that for like protection? Z's ain't that big across America.
Now, I didn't even say nothing about this dude saying that you was in protective custody in the feds and you never even hit the yacht in Big Sandy. I didn't even talk about that. But there's a lot of people that were hitting me up after the video I did on you saying they was there at that time and you never touched that yacht. And you saying that breaking down who the one is that lost his girl to a snitch is snitching, even though there ain't no crime involved. Is this snitching? Writing a lawsuit the second you get to a prison saying that you getting beat by the COs because you don't want to be at that prison and you was allegedly on PC at this is that snitching? Is it snitching when you name drop the COs that are supposedly killing you slowly, doing all type of shit towards you? Is that snitching? Because I mean, I don't know. Maybe that ain't snitching. I know this ain't snitching, but one of these two things can actually result in somebody getting arrested, investigated, fucked up, right? Now, I wanted to interview Kodak to be a voice for the bros that's behind the wall that can't ask the questions that I was gonna ask. Wasn't gonna be no beef shit, wasn't gonna be no extra shit. But instead you decided to take it to Instagram, even though Adam22 was already in communications with you about setting up the interview. We could have did this face to face. I'm gonna ask simple questions, you gonna have simple answers, and we would have left it at that. But the only reason there's any negativity going on now is because you decided to do a video with a rat.
And now that, and it's ironic you brought it up because my manager, Derek Dudley, is doing a documentary on the DA's office. And they said since Thug and the YSL and the YFN crews have been locked up, the murders have gone down 35%. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you look at life, and you look at where we are, Atlanta's in a reconstruction musically and who we are as a city. You know what I mean? And that's
I get it. It be like, we know these rap niggas, we know these fuck niggas ain't, but damn, I ain't no follower. I come as I am, you heard? It be like, niggas be wanting to niggas be wanting somebody to do that, do it to them. For real, for real. Cause it's like these niggas be ready to die some shit. It's like they mad at something. They hate themselves.
What's your thoughts on 6ix9ine? He was putting on for the Spanish nigga.
He was.
He still is.
Yeah, he still is.
Would you work with him?
He still is.
If my fans want it.
I fuck with you. I fuck with that
If your
answer.
fans want it, you fuck with
that answer.
So you ain't too street to where it's like, you know what, he was snitching, fuck all of that.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, that's fucking my money up.
Let's get to that.
Let's get to that.
Hey, yo, listen, I see the cat is out the bag. You know, you got the 6ix9ine Kodak joint dropping today. 6ix9ine ain't gonna give a motherfucking explanation, and Yak don't owe a nigga an explanation. I let the world know that I'm doing business with 6ix9ine. And when I do business with a person, I do business. He had a request, and you know, I did what I do. I went out there and fulfilled the request. I made sure both parties was well taken care of. Shout out to Fume Vapes, my business partner in this situation. Shout out to 10K for distributing the situation. Shout out to Atlantic Records for clearing the situation. And y'all stay tuned. Pay attention. Fume, appreciate it. First time I seen a motherfucking check with that many zeros. Yeah. Catch up. West up.
Yak on drugs heavy, please give him a pass. He was on Perkies. No, Yak was trying to get that bag. Nigga threw away all this. That nigga threw away everything. Just for the street niggas though, not for no, you know. I ain't mad at 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine doing what he supposed to do. Paying niggas to expose him. 6ix9ine is doing what he's supposed to do. You can't get mad at 6ix9ine. That nigga got money. He gonna show y'all that this fucking game is watered down. 6ix9ine gonna show you. That nigga got money. He gonna show you. All that shit y'all be talking about, y'all ain't living like that. Can't blame 6ix9ine, bro.
All right, man, back with another video. I know it's been a while. We're gonna talk about Boosie today, man. Man, I just think, you know, Boosie being 40 years old, man, and how he carried himself, man, I just think, man, I'm shocked, bro. If I would've, you know, had access to, like, viewing him when I was listening to his music back in the day and seeing how he interacts and conduct himself, man, I would've never been a fan, man. I think Boosie is one of the most immature 40-year-olds ever. Like, I think this guy is just like a kid. His entire career, he's promoted genocide. I'm gonna dumb it down so you guys can understand me though. I mean, let's just start off with Boosie had a 15-year-old hitman by the name of Marlo Mike. A hit kid, let's say hit kid, because your brain doesn't fully develop until your mid-20s, late 20s. So this guy had a 15-year-old hit kid, and he literally laughed in the interview about it. He laughed.
It's just, you know, a lot of y'all ain't come from where we come from, bro. Y'all ain't gonna understand this shit. What I said, y'all not gonna understand it. I might look like a hater to y'all, but see to the motherfuckers in that penitentiary, see all these real motherfuckers, I'm a soldier, bro. I'm one of the last ones left, bro. I'm one of the last ones left, bro. I might look like a hater to y'all, but it's a whole nother world of people who fucked up right now. Who fucked up right now. You know? You got a lot of people, I might look like a hater to y'all, but to people who come up like we come up, in the trenches, like I'm a hero, bro. Don't be mad at me. I ain't do it. I know y'all mad right now. I was mad too, I ain't lying. I was mad too. That nigga was the last nigga I thought to do this. Fuck me up. I'll be mad at me too. I'm the only nigga you could be mad at. Be mad at me. Go support the song, but be mad at me. I ain't tripping. I'm like that, nigga. I ain't tripping, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. Yeah. Nigga, I'm like that, nigga. And don't get mad at me. I ain't do it. I say what he would do for money. That makes you a weak nigga. That makes you a weak person. That's all I said. Like, you gotta stand for something. If money can make you do that, money can make you do anything. I never said he was a rat. I never said he was a rat. Y'all can get off my live with that. I never said that. Never said it at all. I say he has no principles. He has no morals for what we stand on. And I thought that out his generation, I thought that he was one of them niggas that really stood on business for the streets. You know, so many families are separated because of rats. Y'all feelings hurt because I said something. If anybody else would have said something, it'd be cool. But I said something. Y'all hurt too. Y'all feelings hurt. Y'all just need somebody to take it out on because y'all still won't listen to Kodak. He y'all favorite. He one of y'all favorites. I understand that. Y'all need somebody to take it out on, and it's okay. You can take it out on me. Okay, it's okay. You know, I don't look at Nicki Minaj like Kodak Black. Don't start that. That is a woman who is not no fucking street nigga. I know y'all mad at me. Y'all mad at me. I understand. You mad at me because, you know, you still them gutters, like, you know, if you ain't rap about them gutters, if you ain't rap about them gutters, it doesn't apply to you. It doesn't apply to you. It applies to the people who come up like us. And 90% of the people that's on social media didn't come up like us. You know.
What's his name? Reggie.
It's just a lot of people mad. I never said he was a rat. A lot of people mad. If you ain't come up in them gutters, you're not gonna understand. You're gonna say I'm a hater. But if you come up how we come up, you're gonna say, Boost, man, that's some real shit, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. It ain't. I wish they had some more niggas to come out. And then because people go off what everybody say. If one or two people speak, they look like haters. But if 10 people speak or 20, it turns into reality. It turns into reality. You see what I'm saying? No, I never said Kodak was a rat. I didn't say that. Y'all putting words in my mouth. Oh, tattered. Oh, Oh, y'all putting facts in my mouth. I didn't say he was a rat. I said he sold his soul. The people who made us street niggas with this music is the streets. That's who made us with this music. Before we start making... Cause that nigga Kodak stand up for the streets, bro, you know. A lot of street niggas look up to that nigga, bro. I blame the streets, bro. If the streets fuck with that nigga, music again, I blame the streets, bro. If Florida fuck with that nigga, I blame the streets, bro. I blame the streets, bro, you know. That nigga supposed to stand up for the streets, bro. A lot of street niggas fuck me up, bro. Yak on drugs heavy, please give him a pass. He was on Perkies. No, Yak was trying to get that bag. Nigga threw away all this. That nigga threw away everything. Just for the street niggas though, not for no, you know. I ain't mad at 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine doing what he supposed to do. Paying niggas to expose him. 6ix9ine is doing what he's supposed to do. You can't get mad at 6ix9ine. That nigga got money. He gonna show y'all that this fucking game is watered down. 6ix9ine gonna show you. That nigga got money. He gonna show you. All that shit y'all be talking about, y'all ain't living like that. Can't blame 6ix9ine, bro. Boy, the penitentiary. Boy, the penitentiary. Boy. I'm gonna let BG come home and tell you what he told me. I ain't gonna tell you. Cause you know, I fuck with the little nigga. I'm gonna let BG come home and tell you what he told me about him, bro. I'm gonna let BG come home and I ain't gonna put no words in no nigga mouth or nothing. I know them Zoes fucked up right now. Lord Jesus. Gain and change. You gotta blame the streets though. Like, if the streets still fuck with this nigga after this, like, if Florida still fuck with this nigga, bro. All them niggas who look up to you in the streets, who really in the streets, putting it down on niggas and listening to your music, letting you guide them through their struggle. If them niggas fuck with you again, you gotta blame the streets, bro. Like, nigga, fuck me up, bro, you know. Money ain't gonna make you sell your mark. Nigga, you gonna make millions any kind of way. Nigga, you famous, nigga. Niggas don't have no morals, you know. If money make you sell your soul like that, biggest rat in the world, bro. Like, $1 million, $2, $3 million, $4 million, it don't matter. You do that, you'll take a dick for 30 million. You'll put a dick in your mouth. You right, I know not everybody's street, but I thought Kodak was street, bro. I thought this nigga put on a big old, I thought this nigga put on a big old, I thought this nigga represented the streets, especially the younger generation, you know, bro. Real Zoes, man, 2005, 2006, them niggas was like that. Real Zoe pound, man, I wonder how they feel, bro. All the Zoes, bro. If I feel like I feel, bro, I wonder how them Zoes feel, bro. Them real Zoes, I wonder how they feel, bro. I mean, I know some real Zoes, man. I'm talking about some real Zoes, bro. I wonder how them Zoes feel, bro. I know they hurt, bro.
By the way, we've never seen street rappers look more fragile than now. Before, street rappers used to walk in the game like they Superman. Yeah, I got shot 20 times, but I killed 30 niggas, okay? I'm the toughest nigga you ever seen. I shoot on sight. Like, they used to sell us on the facade. What's happening now is, by the time you make your first hit song, 1090J got your paperwork. Oh, yeah, you told on 3 niggas in your hood. What you mean? So now the cap is so hard to really convince. And then here's the thing. If you really about it, you got all of these cities that's filing RICO charges. So now you locked up again. So again, it's either you're going to be fake and get exposed, or you're going to be real and get locked up. So it's getting harder, at least for the majority of street artists. Now, I'm not going to discount, I think the streets always matter to what the inner city and the streets is. I'm not saying you can't succeed without it, but if you think that the majority of artists, all the biggest artists, don't care about that, you're wrong.
Yeah, they definitely care. They care about people who go to these nightclubs, the strip clubs. A lot of street guys go to these. Like, y'all gotta understand, man, the streets is big in this rap game. I wish it wasn't either, because it just fuck everything up. You got these dudes thinking you can do both at the same time. You can't. You got to pick one, but they still try. And we ain't seen the successful one yet. You either gonna die or go to jail. So to me, I would rather the streets just leave. I would rather just let's go off talent. Let's just go off talent. If you can sing, if you can rap, if you can do this, we should be uplifting that. Not if you got 11 bodies, man, because then the feds gonna be on you, or you're gonna die. Somebody gonna be scared of you. You're gonna be a clean
fans of niggas because of how street they is, though.
You said what?
I said I was never a fan of none of these niggas because of how.
Gotta be none of that bullshit. To me, the streets lost all that. None of those codes exist. Anything goes now. You know what I mean? And it's just, you playing it at your own risk now. Cameras everywhere. You see everything that happens. When someone robs somebody or somebody do something, you see it right on TV within the next second. Cameras everywhere. The game is over, bro. It's common sense. If you get money and you acting like it like that in the streets to me today, if you acting like it is, believe me, you got a badge. You got a badge, man. You one of them deep cover ass niggas, man. That's how I see it, bro. So today you really got to be more. You one of them deep cover ass niggas, man. That's how I see it, bro. So today you really got to be more careful. Because they infiltrate these little gangs now and shit. Acting like they the big homie, but the other big homie is coaching that gang, and the other big homie is coaching that gang, but this is the government coaching y'all into an ambush. Put you in prison because prison is big business today. Every year you give them, that's like $60,000 to whoever owned the prison. I think they just locked up a judge when they busted because one of the people that owned the prison was giving them some payola under the table, like, yo, send me 100 more niggas and shit. You know what I mean? Like the mob and shit.
If they really, truly want to solve the Pac murder, they would have done it years ago. Unfortunately, the government, I don't even think they really care about solving the death of Pac, the murder of Pac. So the government, from the time that I met Pac until the time that he died, he was always in odds with the law enforcement. He was always in odds. He shot 2 off-duty police. Police is like a gang in America. Police, we know that, like, police is like a gang. Not only that, in Los Angeles, they really doing some investigation where they find out that there's cliques within the LAPD. Like, they really got gangs. Like, it's crazy. So Pac shot 2 off-duty police. The police is like a gang, national, in the whole USA. So if you upset, you do something against they so-called brothers in blue, and whether it's in Atlanta, you on the radar of all the police across America. They didn't really like Pac because of that. So therefore, when Pac died, you think they really cared about solving his murder? It was like, to them, he was like, okay, we got rid of him. He shot 2 off-duty police. He always spoke about us in his records. They didn't really care about him.
You gotta remember, we had beef with Source Magazine, all kind of rappers.
And what's crazy, it seems like everybody that's involved in.
Because remember, Double XL came.
Listen, yo. Everybody that's involved in all these beefs, at some level, they all real people.
When you think about G-Unit, it's just always beef.
Why?
Either one industry. Because when you on top, you got beef, bro.
It's true. But you didn't. He wasn't on top with beef. He was coming up with beef as well.
But you know how the game was. Niggas want to extort you. Niggas want to rob you. You got 50.
You was like, fuck it.
He had beef with Ja Rule already. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot to deal with. It was beef all over. Got the OG niggas. Give me money.
I don't know that accent right now.
Give me the money.
Every accent. Tony Yayo
He's like,
accent.
give me the money.
The podcast,
You know what it
Tony
is,
Yayo
bro?
accent.
One thing about me, look, before
No,
I'm out of here,
we have to animate his
I'm gonna
podcast.
keep it. I'm gonna keep it real. Niggas were getting extorted. When 50 had, he wasn't getting extorted. That's what the game in Nori time. Nori never got extorted, but at that time, niggas was getting extorted. I told you, Haitian Jack. Yo, Wyclef, 2 watches, Haitian Jack. I don't know nothing about it, brother. That's Clef, like, Haitian Jack and these niggas come through, boy. Shit was different. Nori not gonna tell you all. He's cool with niggas. I understand. I'm not cool with nobody, so yeah, don't care. I don't care, man.
No, I'm media.
I don't
You don't care about
either.
his accents either.
I don't care, man. I don't care, man. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Got a problem with gay people. How you gonna be Christian?
So because of your sexual orientation, you're requesting protective custody, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye, little Josh.
My ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir.
Notifications from TSA agents regarding multiple firearms being discovered in a bag during check-in process. Upon their arrival, authorities identified the lead actor, Demetrius Flannery, from 50 Cent's television series BMF as the individual attempting to transport the firearms in his travel bag. TSA agents would also discover ammunition alongside an illegal substance residue located in a Go-Yard handbag.
That looks like there's firearms in it.
Sir, listen, I swear to God, I'm not like that bag. That's my little brother's bag. Sir, listen, I swear to God, sir.
I know, but
Sir,
unfortunately,
sir.
there's certain procedures we have to follow
Okay,
anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right, so listen,
You
sir.
understand that, correct?
Can you please give me
You have
a
your
chance?
ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag out.
Well, we can get that all straightened out
Please, let's
after
do it.
the fact,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody? Please?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me. Be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm on body cam. You understand that?
Sure, yes.
They conceal weapons permit or anything like
no,
that?
I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's he was outside waiting for me, sir. I promise you, sir, that's not mine.
He doing that to make K9 think he don't got no relationship with Boy. That's what he trying to do. That's what he trying to do. He trying to separate himself.
That's cool, but now he gotta get violated.
Yeah, super violated. Super duper. So ain't too much he can really do unless he gonna run around with 100 armed securities all day. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get shot at.
He ain't getting enough money for that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And he just canceled all the shows.
And he ain't a gang member no more.
Nah, he ain't nothing.
That's what Shotty need to make sure he do.
Nah,
tell that nigga that he not a gang member no more. He kicked out the member. Nigga, Shotty need to expose him. Like,
nah, it's pussy. You want me to do? Yeah, they got a TMZ. TMZ want to talk to niggas on Monday.
you let Shotty be on TMZ.
I'm not gonna get on it, but he wanted me to talk to nigga and tell nigga what happened. Like, cause you know, my lap first. You feel me? So he want.
Nah, you don't say nothing. You let Shotty handle that shit, bro. You don't say nothing.
So don't say nothing?
Nah, Shotty gotta handle that shit. He get on TMZ. He need to talk his talk and he talk his shit.
See me, I'm gonna tell the truth. Like when you say Black Lives Matter, who they matter to? We kill each other all day, hate each other all day.
Yes.
Steal from each other, rob each other all day. We fuck over each other all day. The people that hurt me and kick me in my ass when I'm down and all that be the people that look like me. can't wait for me to fall so they can kick me when I'm down, kick me in my ass. They laugh every time I fall. So, like, who they matter to? And when I say that, people just, no, you can't say that. You saying that because you manipulate motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Because niggas are the biggest consumers. When you unhappy, you spend more money on what? Entertainment.
Here's what I think is wrong. If you're part of that life and you're an informant, meaning you're working with the government, you're working both sides for 10, 15 years, like Greg Scarpa, I'll mention that. He was part of our crew. And when I found out that he was informing for all those years, I got nervous too, because I had many meetings with Greg. You know, it was part of the deal. I think that's flat out wrong. I mean, you don't do that. I mean, you're playing both sides in the middle. Sammy and I once had a discussion about Joe Pistone, and he said, well, how can you be friendly with Joe Pistone? He was doing his job. He did his job better than we did ours, because he was undercover for 6 years and nobody knew it. You got to applaud the guy for the work that he did. So, you know, a snitch to me is somebody that's playing both sides of the fence, you know, is going back and forth, back and forth. I could never do that. You know, guys, I could never wear a wire and hurt people that believe and trust in me. That's a different level of something.
All rats. If you ever told, you ever tell, I hate you, like with a passion, like that took away half of my. That made me who I am today. That took away half of my life. Like motherfucker telling on my pops and that's who, you know what I'm saying, I needed. So I was raised by a woman. You know what I'm saying, which is my mama, who taught me everything I know. So I really hate rats with real passions. Like I hate you bad. I'm looking to the camera. I hate fucking rat.
Do you believe that Gunna told?
Man, I don't sit up and play games, man. That man told. You should have went in there and kept your mouth closed.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was. I thought you were trying to reverse it. I'm like,
hell no.
So hold your man down regardless, your sis, your bro. When guys be dying, it be the bros that be trying to take down their baby moms and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Streets is a myth. Most time when people get killed, it be treacherous homeboys that be lining them up. You know what I mean? Streets is a myth. When you go to jail, where all the friends at? They don't take care of your kids at all. Streets is a myth, dog. Matter of fact, you look at, man, a lot of the people that free my dog Rum. He been showing me and exposed me all these fake triple OGs and whatnot. Okay. You look at all these triple OGs running around holding all the streets down. Where all the homies at? They be holding them down when they locked up. They don't be there. The burden fall on who? Their mama. That's a fact, though. It fall on their mama. It fall on some poor chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me your income tax bill. I need help, baby commissary. Like, it's all fraudulent. Like, sometimes people be dying and they homies don't even ride for them.
No, they got Boosie ass in the headlock. I told y'all. See, I make this shit sound comical, but nigga, I told y'all I went to school to study law. Nigga, I would go be a lawyer. So, I'm sitting back knowing, nigga, you can't beat 5 murder cases on me. It's just like me, nigga. I can't keep beating these cases here in my city, and I then do something. Nah, nigga, nah, man, nigga, keep getting away. They're not gonna keep letting you get away. Can't. And if you get away, nigga, you better not try to high step down the sideline, getting away, rubbing in their motherfucking face. Like O.J. Simpson. See, O.J. Simpson got away and did the Deion Sanders dance down the sideline and he scored the touchdown. No, you better not do that, nigga. You still a nigga. Give a fuck how much money you got. They closed the door on Oprah Winfrey ass one day over in them countries. She had them motherfuckers. They went over the door for her black ass. No, you still a nigga. So here it is. You done got away with 5 murders. And everybody say that Vlad TV is the feds. He ain't got me locked up. Remember, Boosie, you said that. If Vlad is the fed, why he ain't got me locked up? You got what your ass for, nigga. You got what you asked for, nigga. Now, God done also give you what you asked for. You want to be a hero to the streets. You want to be a hero to the ghetto. You want to be a street prophet. So, God need a Daniel. God need a Daniel, Boosie. And who better to play Daniel than you? Remember, Daniel had to go in the lion's den, nigga, and show everybody that God is real and he don't get ate up by the lions. Nigga, God done chose you to play Daniel for us, Boosie. since you so motherfucking gangster, and you got all these gangster codes and ethics. Nigga, put your suit on like Melly Mel, nigga. Go in that fucking ass, cause you about to be sentenced. Now, when the feds come, they don't just come just to be. Help, I made a mistake. Now, when the feds show up, they done dotted their I's, crossed their T's, and they know they got you. So, here's the thing, Jack. You get to be a model gangster for the babies. And they'll get to see, nigga, how gangsters deteriorate as time progresses and go on. We already know this gangster got a diabetes problem. He's gonna deteriorate fast. You talking while he gone? Well, I was talking while he was here. He was doing good ignoring me. They said once he addressed me, he was going to jail. Guess what he did? He addressed me. And that charged him right effect. Got him just what they said. They said, man, listen, ignore him. Don't speak on him. Don't say nothing to him. He got tricked on the Breakfast Club. Now look at him. Nanny boo-boo. Nanny boo-boo to all the Boosie Boo fans. Nanny boo-boo to all the Boosie Boo fans.
And when fear leaves you, the scripture says, perfect love casts out fear. So when you love God and love yourself and love one another, you strengthen the brotherhood. Then, what is there for them to make war on? They're making war on black youth. Who brings the guns into our community? It's not you. Who brings the drugs into our community? It's not you. It's brought in. And oftentimes it's brought in by the very rogue policemen themselves. Somebody is profiting from our ignorance. Somebody is profiting from our filth. Somebody is profiting from the condition of the black community.
Also, he was into a lot of political work and activism. And see, over the years, the government started paying attention to him because he was associated with the Black Panthers also. So, through J. Edgar Hoover and the COINTELPRO, they set out on a mission to destroy these black organizations. And so, by doing that, they sent agents, snitches, and all types of people to set up these people, to get them locked up, shot, assassinated, you know, any way to eliminate them, because they was a threat to the, you know, government, because, you know, they was trying to take back our communities.
Bottom line is this: I have no opinion about shootings and how they happen, because the circumstances are always pointed to hip hop, and it's not always our.
Kodak Black, man, you know, he's been getting a whole lot of backlash for doing a song with 6ix9ine, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. That's his situation. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do nothing like that. But I don't know. It's different strokes for different folks. I guess he did it for the money. I don't know. Can't no money make me do nothing like that. So I don't know.
Can you still be a street dude and do a song with 6ix9ine?
Hell no. I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should do that. You know, because you know it's situation. So why would you know do something like that? And you know that nigga's situation.
One thing that I thought was you know, kind of funny, man, is that I think it's on an unreleased version, but he actually disses 6ix9ine in his own song.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
When he was like, I got a rat giving me cheese.
I got a rat giving me cheese, man.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
I guess they made him take it out.
I would have kept that shit in.
They can't trick me with their little rap conditioning and rap ideologies. Fuck out of here. That Gunna shit sound good.
Gunna shit is better than Thugger shit.
So Gunna shit is better than Thugger
shit. And it's better than that and the rest of them street nigga albums that have dropped.
Yes.
It's better than all of them.
It's better than
with no features and no Metro Boomin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
With no help and no support. He did it.
I don't like compare. I know we all gonna do it. Gunna. I don't really think these two albums should be even compared to each other. I don't. They can't really. Because
is. Running it down on these niggas. Sex, drugs, money, and murder, my nigga. You know how we get it, my nigga. Still be painting them bitches, my nigga. Ripping that roll, fucking your bitches. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. 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 Niggas, they never gon' hurt you. Niggas, they never will hurt you. Sex, drugs, money, and murder. Sex, drugs, money, and murder.
Got the traps right, understand how to get that. Ran down on them niggas with a flip back. Knew I never seen another nigga live like that. I was still getting sex back. Had to fuck around getting them packs back. Niggas.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Bulletz Gotti. You know, before we start this video, I want y'all to do is smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and smash the like button. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. It's the Bulletz Gotti Show. Salute.
Here I go again, whether I win or lose.
Salute. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. So, this video right here is going to be about the whole snitching, street culture. I've been wanting to do a video on this. I did a couple videos talking about this, but since, you know, Gunna and 6ix9ine's been a hot topic and everybody's upset and everybody talking about the street code and all this, let me explain something to you dudes, right? The rap industry is not the streets, right? Street culture is not black culture, right? The streets been dead since 2002, right? When that Patriot Act came in effect, the streets was over. When them towers was knocked down in 2001, and that Patriot Act was signed in 2002, the streets was over. When you hear Banks talk about Bush giving out deals, that's when everybody knew the streets was over. That's why you see Preem getting arrested in 2002. You see World getting arrested in 2005, right? Coming back from Dubai, right? You see Big Meech get snatched up in 2006, right? Everybody got snatched up in them 2000s, right? Everybody. Craig Pettis, E.T. Hawk, whoever you name that was getting snatched up in them 2000s, they was getting snatched up. Some of them is coming home now. Some of them is still in there, right? The streets will never be the same. They gave dudes, see, back then, a nigga had a season. They gave niggas, you had like a 4-year run. Some niggas had a 5-year run. Some niggas had a 6-year run. Some niggas had a 10-year run. Some niggas had a 15-year run. Right? Now, you don't get none of that. Because the streets is dead. It's a myth. It's a lie. 99, I was watching Glaze. He said some real shit. He said 85%. Well, I'm going to say this, big bro. 95%. These dudes is low-key making deals. You got CIs all through these operations. As you can see with these rappers, right? Because I don't look at rappers as street dudes. I look at rappers as entertainers because they pay taxes, right? They getting a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? They are doing shows. They getting endorsement deals. You're not getting that in the streets. You see what I'm saying? You ain't getting no corporate deals, nothing. You in the corporate ladder when you get into the music industry, any industry you get into. You getting deals, right? The streets been played out. Dudes continue to try to, and this is the thing that kills me. Dudes been telling. The snitching thing is never going to stop. unless you stay out them streets and you don't have to, like Tretch said back in 9-3, I do my dirt all by my lonely. That line, dudes never listened to that line on Uptown Anthem when he said, I do my dirt all by my lonely. He said that for a reason. Because if you're going to do dirt, you do dirt by your lonely. You understand what I'm saying? When you selling drugs, you can't sell drugs to everybody. Of course you're going to get ratted on because you're selling drugs to any and everybody. If you ain't got a clientele, what the hell is you moving drugs? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes, man, is asphyxiation with dudes trying to stick to a code that's been, let's keep it real, now cipher. You know, if it's not about, you know, getting it legit, because it's all about getting legit money. A lot of dudes, greed led them to incarceration. Greed led a lot of niggas to incarceration. Stupidity of other people led people into incarceration. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it don't even have to be you. It's the people around you that lead you into incarceration. Perfect example, right? If you look at Pistol Pete case, break it down, right? People was pointing fingers at Pete for certain things, and it had nothing to do. He did his dirt. He owned up to his dirt, but dudes told on him, right? But if you really look at his case, dudes was doing dirt, and they was telling. Same in World case, same in Preem case, same in a lot of niggas' cases. Dudes was doing dirt, and they was telling to get shit scratch it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just was watching the thing with the Edward Byrne case, right? Them dudes, see, dudes say, oh, they was stand-up men. The first thing them two dudes did, right? Cobbs, Todd Scott. You know what the first two things they did? They snitched on themselves in the street, and they went in the precinct and snitched. On video. They went in the precinct and snitched. Told. You know what I'm saying? Hoodie Hood. The one that killed Stack Bundles and killed the officer, right? The first thing he did, what people don't know was, he was a police informant for many years. Eddie was selling guns in the hood, robbing niggas, doing all type of the goon shit, but he was telling. Hoodie Hood was telling. Okay? He was telling. Dudes in Far Rock knew he was telling. But, like I said, niggas give niggas passes. Larry Davis. You know what I'm saying? See, me, I always look at it like, nigga, I don't go with that, oh, this one's a rat, that one's a rat, and this nigga ain't a rat. No. Everybody. I don't care if you was CI or you was working with them, you was a rat. Straight up and down. Right? So, same situation that Hoodie Hood was involved with the police, right? It's the same thing that Larry Davis was doing. Being an undercover snitch, getting the drugs, moving guns and drugs for the police, right? And then when he wanted to be greedy and he didn't want to do it no more, he thought he could just get out. It don't work that way. This ain't Superfly. You can't get out. Once you in, you in. It's La Familia. Till a nigga is killing you. So, in that situation, you got to learn that in the streets, there's no in-betweens. Everybody want to make it seem like, oh, everybody's staying tall. It's a select few of men that you could say stood tall, didn't cooperate, didn't do nothing, right? And then there's a whole bunch of them that did. Whether they did it indirectly or directly. A nigga that motherfucking sold drugs to undercover officer, nigga, you the cause of a whole empire crashing. Jazz Hayden is a perfect example. Jazz Hayden, Nicky Barnes didn't touch the drugs. Diaz didn't have nothing on Nicky Barnes. He had shit on Jazz Hayden. And Wally, who was Guy Fisher's brother, he had information on them because they led the DEA agent into their organization. You understand what I'm saying? So I always believe, right? When you break down the streets and you break down what's really going on, you got to say to yourself, hold on. This shit is a myth. It's not an end game where you going to win. It's a game where you going to lose. Unless you get out the game, you get out the game and you stay out the game. Hang that jersey. Greediness is greediness. You know what I'm saying? What made the mob, I always say this to everybody, niggas want to be like mafia dudes but don't play by mafia rules, right? What made the mob successful and even the cartels was that it's all about politics. It's all about power. The mob, the cartels was really the power brokers because they had the ties with the politicians. The politicians is the real gangsters. Niggas with the tattoos and the chains on their neck and all that and talking this I'm a hood nigga and all. You niggas not gangsters. You niggas is just thugs. Real gangsters don't look at niggas like that as gangsters. They look at them as thugs. They don't look at a gangster is a businessman. If you're not a businessman, you're not a gangster. So when we talk about being a gangster, what is being a gangster? What is being a street dude? These are misconceptions that people put out there. When dudes say death in prison comes with the game, yeah, it comes with the game when you greedy and you don't know how to get out. But if you know how to put that gun down, put them drugs down, get legitimate and become a legitimate businessman and stay out the game, you know what I'm saying? Do the 50 Cent. Yeah, I was small time. Yeah, I wasn't a big time hustler, but I hustled in the game and I was able to get out the game and make millions and millions. Because that's what it's about. It's about getting out. Setting a new world on fire. Like Eddie told Priest. See, I can't be mad at Kodak. Because it's business. It's the music industry. And it don't got nothing to do with the streets. The problem is people are so dense and they so inconspicuous into the streets and they so caught up into the streets and into how the streets feel that they don't look at it as, wait a minute, these is dudes in a music industry. Kodak is not selling drugs. 6ix9ine is not selling drugs. They selling music. They do tours. They do shows. They get endorsement deals. They signing contracts. They don't got guns in their hands. You understand what I'm saying? They going into the booth and getting into that studio. They not working a block or a corner. So I don't care about what an entertainer nigga is doing. When people get on their platforms, like the 1090 Jakes and all these other people that get on their platform and say, I'm going to expose me a rapper. What is you exposing? Because the fans are not going to stop listening to this artist. They're not going to stop listening to 6ix9ine. They're not going to stop listening to Kodak Black. Just like how they did King Von. People still going to love King Von. It's the music industry. T.I., people say, oh, yo, T.I. did bad. You know, he went out like a rat. But T.I. did your favorite movie. T.I. came out, dropped more music, and people still supported, still saw T.I., went to see him perform live, went to watch his movies with their girl, watch his reality show with their girl. So what is we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't have the power to cancel nothing. What can you cancel? Niggas don't got the power to cancel. All that talking about, oh, we can't play 6ix9ine music in the club. I'm like, nigga, they don't have to play 6ix9ine music in the clubs. But people don't understand, he's still going to make a doggone bag off of his streaming music. He's still going to do tours. He's still going to do shows. He's still going to make money. He's still going to go viral. So all that what dudes is doing is pointless. Because you're not canceling anything. 6ix9ine is doing something right. If you got to hate on 6ix9ine because you have a problem, and the same thing with Gunna, right? Everybody say, oh, Gunna told on Young Thug. Young Thug a real nigga, right? Why Young Thug ain't doing better numbers than Gunna? Gunna had no guest appearances, no Drake, no Dirk, no Lil Baby, no Gotti, nobody. Nobody. He had himself on the album. Him by himself. And was putting up numbers like nothing. Music getting played, people like, yo, I like that Gunna album better than that Young Thug album. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, it's about the music. It's not about, oh, a nigga's a real nigga. Nobody give a fuck about. We in 2023. That real nigga shit, listen, man. It's a different generation out here. It's a different era out here. The kids today don't give a fuck about no old time shit, no real nigga shit. Because you got to understand something, man. What has that culture done for the black community? Nothing. Nothing. If you really look at the crack era, and you really look at the era of crack, and you just look at what it did, it destroyed communities. People, a lot of lives were lost. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people went into incarceration, all that. So it didn't do anything positive for communities. You know, all the glamorization, all the glamorizing of the thug life culture, you know, the street culture is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And dudes got to realize that what is we promoting? They talking about no snitching. Like a lot of these young niggas, they telling, they snitching. Okay, as soon as they murk your ass, they in there singing. They in there singing. So what is we talking about a culture that's not even, that falls on deaf ears? That falls on deaf ears. It's not the 80s and 90s and 2000s. Where dudes was like, yo, I'm going to do 20 years, I'm going to do 30 years. Ain't no camaraderie in that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really look at it, people been doing the street code. Us as melanated people been doing the street code shit the wrong way. Because if you look at the street code from the Italian mafia, it's structured very right. Why? Because it's not only just about no snitching. It's about being loyal. It's about if that man is down and he's in jail, you take care of that man's family. Okay? If that man kids and that wife needs you, it's not about sleeping with that woman. It's about going over there and making sure they got food in the house and his kids is good. It's not about sleeping with his baby mother and his wife. Okay? That's another. It's not about boasting and bragging. If this thing of ours is La Cosa Nostra, this thing of ours, there's no talking about this thing of ours. There's no promoting it. There's no doing no stories on it. But you see, everybody want to tell a story. Everybody want to get on an interview. If you look at the mob, who's the ones that's doing stories about the mob? It's not active mob members. It's either former mob members, exile mob members, or ones that told. Let's just keep it real. One thing about the mob, them dudes got they got their bag together. They go to jail. They come out. They got businesses. They got a club. They got a restaurant. They got a trucking company. They not looking for nobody to get them no handouts and they leeching off of a rapper or somebody in the game to hold them down and get them on their feet. No. They got all that established before they went in there. So that's why I always said that dudes in the hood try to model themselves after the mob, and it can't work because it was never our culture. We joined a culture that was rebellious, and we joined a culture that was like, okay, we want to be rebels. So we gonna join this mob type culture. When we was revolutionaries, when we was spiritual people, when we was people that was musical people, happy people, love to dance, full of energy, full of joy. That's the type of people we are. But we got so sidetracked to think we all thugged out, gangster, bang, 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 and that ain't us. That ain't us. I don't care how much niggas try to be gangster, how much they ain't no around it. That ain't our culture. So like when dudes get mad and they talk about Poe, or they talk about Niggy Bones, they talk about, anybody, Glaze, whoever, right? And they try to damn them. When you look at Poe, right? Poe, let's keep it real. He's sad. Had death penalty on the table. You know what I'm saying? And they was going to give his mother many years in prison. So as a man, you going to let your mother go to jail? You going to let your mother do time? Same thing with Glaze and Fat Cat. They didn't want their mother to do time in prison. So they would sacrifice themselves and take a deal to not allow their mother to go to prison. That's what make the game so fucked up. Niggas put their families involved in that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never could respect certain of these OGs, because it's like, nigga, you put your baby moms, your girl, your wife, your kids, all involved in your business. You know what I'm saying? So that's always been my issue with a lot of these dudes, is that they will sacrifice their family to go to jail and not sacrifice themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I understood why Poe did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because they threatened to put his moms in there. I understand Glaze and Fat Cat, why they did what they did. I understand, Rayful. They was threatening to kill his mother, and they was threatening to incarcerate his mother, so he had to do what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look at it from the downside, old nigga did bad, and we just gonna look at it like that. No, look at it from the point of view is, they don't want to sacrifice my family. Dudes be so selfish, they'll let their whole family go to jail. You got niggas that say, oh yeah, mama gonna sit down. Everybody gonna sit down. Use a selfish ass nigga. If you want your woman, your kids, and everybody to sit down, and you going, that's how selfish niggas be. That's how selfish niggas be. So that's why the game is a double-edged sword with it, because it's a whole lot of BS with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, when it comes to, like, the dudes in the industry, you know what I'm saying? You in an industry where dudes is not street dudes. Dudes is corporate entities. They calling the police on you. You know what I'm saying? They not going by, oh, we real dudes, we gonna handle it on some street. No, they calling the police, they calling the feds. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people like this, right? You know what really happened to Shotty and all of them? And I'm gonna tell you what happened. Because dudes like to say, oh, you know what happened to Shotty and the whole Treyway? And I'm gonna tell you what really happened, right? What happened to Treyway is what happened to a lot of people. But what really happened to Treyway is that they went in the studio, right? They went to Philippe Child's, right? And they attacked Lucius Grange's son. They came in there and rushed him. Now, these are people that got political ties. Okay? Shotty was on the run for something he did in Jersey, running from the police. So you got somebody that father's the big wig in the industry. You running down on somebody big in the industry, and you think this is the streets, that this is somebody that you dealing with in the streets. These are people that got ties with politicians, feds, and all that. And you think shit is gonna be sweet? You think they not gonna put them people on you? Better look at what happened with Murder Inc. and Rap-A-Lot and Death Row. They put them people on you. Even Bad Boy. They put them people on you. When you getting too big for your bridges. So that's why I always tell people, you know what I'm saying? The industry is not the streets. It's the music industry. So when they did what they did to Pop Hunter and they do what they did to 6ix9ine and Gunna and all that, it's like, it's corny because it's the music industry. It's not the streets. They're civilians. They paying taxes. They're business people. They're not street people. And that's the misconception that dudes got, that the streets in the music industry. Just because a nigga selling the image, that don't mean that a nigga really living that life. Niggas selling the image and selling records. You niggas is delusional. White people, when they listen to the music, they not thinking, oh, this dude is a gangster. They just listening to the music. And they not going out there trying to do what they hear from the rapper. They not trying to say, I'm going to be a gangster like this rapper. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. Like I said, man, dudes got the game all effed up, man. Dudes got the game effed up. Dudes think that the rap game is the streets. The streets is the streets. The rap game is the rap game. You know? When it comes down to seeing dudes is trying to sell units. You know what I'm saying? They making money. So I was surprised that a Kodak did a record with a 6ix9ine. I'm not surprised with other artists working with 6ix9ine. It's just the industry. It's not the streets. Dudes better wake up, man, and realize that the rap game is not the crack game. Yes, it has elements of the crack game in it. You know, when it comes to, you know, dudes having entourage and getting money and all that. But don't get it twisted. Dudes is not going to risk their freedom to do 20 and 30 years when they was living a high life. You think these dudes is going to do, dudes came from the gutter, came from nothing, and you think they're going to go back to nothing to do 20 and 30 years? You got to understand. Dudes talking about Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel wasn't no celebrities. They still not celebrities. So dudes tall, they did their time. They wasn't celebrities. Their mentality is different from other niggas' mentality. You hear Bobby talking about, yo, I'm gonna do another. No, he don't want to do no more jail time. He know. He want to continue to make money. But before, he didn't understand. Because he kept the same niggas around him. So now he looking at it, oh, now I'm in the industry, now I'm gonna move right. You gotta move right, nigga. Because in the music industry, and this is what niggas gotta understand, it's not the same as the streets. It's a different type of animals, a different type of game. So, with that being said, man, dudes gotta look at it like this, man. The rap game and the music industry is a business. You're dealing with a Fortune 500 company. These dudes claiming that they real gangsters. We real gangsters. The real gangsters ain't going to jail. Let's keep it real. Glaze said something that I really had to hold near and dear what he said. He said niggas was bootleg drug dealers, bootleg killers, bootleg gangsters. That's a fact. Because if you really look at it and you really look at everything, dudes was not gangsters. Dudes wasn't bringing in kilos and bundles and all that. Dudes was getting wholesale drugs from the middleman. From the nigga that was the middleman to the connect. And the connect was also a middleman to the niggas that was the higher ups. So if you really look at the whole monopoly, Niggas was pawns. Niggas was pawns. Just look. Pappy Mason did that dumb shit in Queens, right? It probably would have, the war on drugs would have not been as aggressive that it was if they didn't kill a police officer. Long as you didn't kill police, and long as no bodies was dropping, they was letting it flow loosely. I remember when The Wire, D'Angelo said this, man. Niggas don't give a damn. The police don't give a fuck about niggas getting high in the projects. They don't. They only care when the bodies drop or a police officer get killed. Because now you bringing heat and attention. Back in the days, police it was cheese lines on blocks, and police was riding around and they wasn't resting or doing nothing. They was riding around letting dudes get their money. It was a different type of game. But when you had motherfuckers killing police and all that, and killing and all that shit, it was like, hold up. Now we gotta clamp back. Now we gotta clamp down on you. You letting people get murdered? No, we can't do that. And it's one of ours getting murdered? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always tell people the game was always a cat and mouse chess game. You know what I'm saying? And dudes on the block, dudes that's coming home, they was all pawns. They all work for the government. Everybody say, no, I wasn't working for the government. I was working with police. You all was. Because you was moving police drugs, government drugs, and you was using government guns. So in the whole crux of things, niggas was pawns. So with all that snitching and all that, it's like, nigga, everybody was playing dirty. Everybody had a cop on their team. Everybody had a politician, a crooked lawyer. The lawyer was working with the politicians, the police. The game is the game, my nigga. And dudes gotta understand, bro, this chess not checkers. Dudes' mentality be so delusional that they don't understand that it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than Nino Brown. But hey, it is what it is. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti, man. So, with a 1090 Jake, you know, who I do believe is police. He an agent, bro. He a police. Dudes need to get him out the culture. Anybody that's so emotionally invested in discrediting black men, like he is so emotionally invested in discrediting black men, and he's doing it with vitriol because he's getting paid. He's getting paid by the police. He's getting paid by the feds. His name was in YNW Melly's paperwork. His name is in other people's paperwork. Okay? He is a snitch. He's told on people. So anybody that's listening to 1090 Jake, that's doing videos, and then he's responding to Kodak Black talking this and that, dude, you police. Okay? You put the video out there about King Von. You police, bro. We already know who you working for. We already know who you is. We already can identify who you is. I don't respect a dude like 1090 Jake. I don't respect him. He don't come from the struggle. He don't come from the environment. He don't know nothing about the struggle. He comes from the suburbs. His moms, his aunt, his whole family is people with money. Okay, so they don't know. He don't know nothing about the streets. What do you know? What you heard in a rap song when you was a Lil Wayne fan as a teenager? You know what I'm saying? I know you're a tight fan. You not fooling nobody. You not pulling the wool over the real ones head. You might be pulling the wool over them niggas in GKB that's trying to think you gonna push their music or promote them, but you ain't pulling the wool over the real ones. Okay? You police. You being paid to do what you doing. You an agent provocateur. Okay? You another Alex Jones. You another Vlad. Dudes like Al Prophet. Dudes that are paid informants, police. These are the type of people that infiltrate the culture. And that's what you is. You police. Jacob Cherry. So I don't want to hear nothing about Jacob Cherry and what he said about Kodak and how he and what he talking about and telling Kodak you was under the Bloods and all that. Who are you, bruh? Who are you to even speak on Kodak Black? You're nobody, bro. Then they ran you out of Florida with the Boston Richie situation. Now you want to get run out of Florida again? Messing with Kodak? You want them Zoes on your top? They don't like your con anyway out there. So, and the Haitians out there in Miami, they run the police out their hood. Top 6, Zoe Pam. White folks get ran out their hood. So you will be a Sunday special for them Zoes in Miami, and they don't give a fuck about you riding with Bandman Kevo, because BBL man could get touched too. So, like I said, man, it is what it is, man. I don't respect 1090 Jake. He need to shut up. This don't got nothing to do with you. You don't know nothing about this culture. You don't know nothing about street culture. You don't know nothing about none of this. You the reason why our people is the way they is, dumb, deaf, and blind, because it's dudes like you that come, they talk the slang, they dress in our clothing, and then they basically is manipulating the people because you's a goofball. You know what I'm saying? You got fucked up by Pino, unspoken exposed you. You a clown. So, you know, and the dudes that jacked you, Shaquell and Corey King, you know, and Remy Roja, shame on them. But, you know, dudes that do anything for money and fame. They'll compromise their integrity. It's like King AK-47. We love this cracker. We love this slave master. You know, it's the Uncle Tom coonery. Is what it is, man. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. It's been real, man. You already know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. Salute. This video, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Make sure we get into the algorithm. Like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and hit the notification bell. It's your boy Bulletz Gotti. Bulletz Gotti Show. 2 Clean.